Hey, Butterfly family. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to check in with your sister. As you see, I'm doing another celebrity reading. This one right here is on Aaron Carter. Aaron loves his tattoos, okay? Well, it is stated that he has passed away. He's no longer with us, okay? He's no longer with us. So rest in peace to Aaron Carter. Oh boy. It stated that Aaron had passed away, I believe, on the fifth family, and he was found in the bathtub. So anyway, um, there's no information out there as far as what was the cause of his death or anything. So we're gonna just let that sit there. Okay. Quick little background: Aaron Carter was an American rapper, singer, and actor. He came to fame as a pop and hip hop singer in the late 1990s, establishing himself as a star among preteens and teenagers audience during the first year of the 21st century with his four um, studio albums. Excuse me, family. So anyway, I just want to say, rest in peace to Aaron Carter, and the peace that he did not receive on in this life. I pray that he will receive it eternally in the next life. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to light a candle for him. Oh boy, may Aaron light forever burn brightly. May he find his way on the other side. We're just reading right here, whatever you see in here in this reading concerning Aaron Carter, may he rest in peace. It is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for intimate purpose only, but I am led by the Spirit. I'm just setting my intentions on, what could, have led up to, his death and anything the Spirit wants to know concerning Aaron Carter, as far as the events that were being played out before the unthinkable had happened to him. Okay, so that's pretty much what this reading's about. Here's another picture of Aaron. This is a nice picture too. Let me set this here. I just want to get a good look at his eyes. I'm going to start off using a psychic tarot deck. Okay, family? Many of you are already familiar with this deck that I use. So you already know how I'm going to be laying the spreads out. Some of the cards I will read up on so we all can receive clarity. That's my spirit guides to connect with Aaron. Spirit guides seeking clarity on what led up to the death of Aaron Carter. Anything the spirit wants to know, shedding light surrounding his death. Was he, if he was dealing with any personal struggles, issues, I pray the light be shed on it. And it's crazy. Look how Aaron has his finger up to his mouth. A lot of these, celebrities, they do things like that. It's kind of like he's saying, "I know something that you don't, but I can't tell." So it is already out there, that Aaron has been dealing with. He's been dealing with his own little personal demons, coming up. So I'm sure a lot of that's going to come out in this reading, as far as those personal issues that he's been struggling with. Okay, family. And let me say this: I am not trying to put Aaron down, nor make him look in a bad light. When I'm seeing those things in the dark, I bring them out to the marvelous light. I never know what's going to come out, but I will be mindful when I see certain things. I might not share it because he cannot, defend himself. He's no longer here, so I definitely want to be respectful. And then I never know who might be watching. Okay, so with that being said, once again, all of this it is allegedly. Okay, but many of my butterflies know that there's a lot of truth that's in my reading. So let's get with this reading. Okay, none of this is in divine order. Okay, they're just pretty much random messages when it comes to like timelines. Okay. And let me say this also. Somebody, a YouTuber, had uploaded a video of Aaron, his last moments. I would say Aaron had uploaded a video. I don't know if it was a TikTok video, but it seemed like the last video that Aaron had uploaded. It seemed like he was in good spirits and everything. He was talking real good and in good spirits, and it didn't seem like anything was bothering him. But we all know that people can wear a mask. They can, be suffering in silence and, you know, put on that face to where you think everything is everything when it's really not. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. So who knows what really went down with him? Okay, this is the first card that came out. This is Stand Your Ground. This is someone who's been through some form of an altercation, um, or a conflict with someone, but they're standing their ground. Now, even though Aaron is no longer with us, it looks like before he passed, he was dealing with some obstacles and challenges. Let me just say that. But with those obstacles and challenges, when it comes to conflict with others, let me just say that it looked like he was, exercising his power as far as, standing his ground. And right here, he's landing on his feet. Okay? No harm has come to him. And it could have been more of a verbal exchange with Aaron and somebody. But whatever the case may be, he landed on his feet. Okay? He was not defeated. But right here, he was okay. He was standing his ground. Now I'm going to go ahead and read up on this right here, real quick. Just stand your ground. All right. Have ears to hear. This card comes at a time when you've been tested and challenged. There may be fierce competition and potential rivalries surrounding you in your personal or business life, but know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground, no matter how hard or formidable things may appear. Don't surrender or give into control. You have. Be brave and stay true to your core life values and belief system, which are your best allies and will help you move forward. It's important to maintain clear focus, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions to the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have a ample supply of energy to endure anything, as this could be a long and endurous yet ultimately hard won battle. And within this timeline, this is what he was experiencing. Okay, um, he had to stand his ground. It could be personal or it could be business. But during this timeline, okay, he landed on his feet. He was not defeated. Next card is upside down. This is the base chakra card. This is I have. Had this card been upward, Aaron would be saying I have. He's saying I don't have. This is the vibration he was giving off. I don't have. As far as his mind, the way he was thinking, okay? His thoughts. Yes, next we have obstacles and challenges. So that being said, this speaks about power struggles as well. And it could pertain to this right here. I think about someone that's trying to get their power back. They're getting tired jumping over hoops, if you know what I mean. They're getting tired of being a puppet, being played. Because he realized if he don't, you know, um, get focused and, so where he's able to jump to this next ledge, he's going to fall. He's going to crash. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to read up on this card too. This is obstacles and challenges. And everybody know that he was dealing with some personal issues, shall I say. This card represents the obstacle, power struggle, and challenges that you must face in order to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible if you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments are required or which decision may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Life really is all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you gain from this experience so that you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when completion is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? So that's interesting because, you know, um, I also think about what popping up in my spirit is competition as well. Well, actually, I just read that. Okay, this card often comes forth when competition is around. So yeah, something about competition is standing out to me big time. Okay, I don't know if it's due to relationships, you know, or due to the business that he's in Hollywood. Next, this is positive movement forward. Now, normally the fact that Aaron's not with us, it would be like this. But this letting me know about things that were going on with Aaron as far as his outlook on life. Okay? When I'm looking at this right here, I don't see a person that's depressed. I don't see a person that's having fear-based thoughts, you know, or even feeling powerless, to tell you the truth. This is someone who's moving forward in a more positive manner. Okay, this is someone who's trying to get themselves together and they're trying to move forward in a positive manner. This says positive movement forward. But we know, unfortunately, you know, that stopped for him because, he died suddenly for whatever reason. So no positive movement forward. But it looks like he had an upbeat for life. You know, he was starting to, feel positive about life and feeling upbeat about it, moving forward in a positive manner. And that says moving forward, not looking back. This is victory and success. I'm going to read up on it. Normally I don't, but this speaks about like anything that he was trying to like work on. I would say I would get victory and success, and this is upwards. So this is definitely a positive omen, but he's not with us. So let me see what this has to say, okay? This is victory and success. And who knows, maybe it's victory and success that Aaron was actually trying to get his life, back on track before the unthinkable had happened. And let me say this also. This card right here speaks from the perspective of spiritual. Okay? Like I said, if he was feeling depressed, I would get this right here. Spiritually, he was in a low vibrational state. But this card was upward. This card was upward. So right here, in this particular timeline, he was feeling good about life. He was feeling good inwardly also. In an upbeat mood. But it has additional meaning. Good news is on the way. The quality of this positive card are completion, victory, and success that often follows a difficult period. Many people around you are very proud to see how you triumph came through it. They respect you and may even attempt to follow your example. You work hard and devoted much effort to get to this point in your life where you become wiser and have grown in so many ways. Always remember to stop and pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. So as you see, family, even though he was still dealing with his own little personal issues, and a lot of them were like little shadow issues stemming from his past, okay, due to childhood. It seemed like, he was healing and getting to that point of, not letting his past issues get the best of him, because this is a positive omen. This is someone, I think about that's moving forward and they are healing from the past and they are in a good place mentally and spiritually. This card also reminds you to stay grounded. Remember where you came from and keep your ego in check. Don't lose who you really are. This victory can be used as a teaching tool for the future. Realize that if you came through this challenging time, you can achieve anything. Next, the card is upside down. This is movement, choices, and decisions. Now, had this card been upward, I would have said family behind the scenes. Aaron has a decision to make. He's making moves behind the scenes, and he's trying to figure out which one of these doors to go through, whether it's personal or business. His card came up upside down. So, yes, Aaron had a decision to make, but for whatever reason, he was either procrastinating or he could have changed his mind. Or maybe this card is upside down because he did not get a chance to fulfill moving forward going through one of these doors due to the fact of his untimely death. Okay? I'm going to read up on this card. It came out upside down. This card indicates a time of movement. Significant changes and choices must be made. With hard work, great effort, and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you, whether they concern money, business, and decisions, or other projects. It's important to stay flexible and focused. You don't have to do it alone. And I think when I was watching him um, on the last video that Aaron had uploaded, I think he was mentioning something about a project that he was working on. I don't know if it's a reality show, but he was working on a particular project, family. You don't have to do it alone. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. The more time you take to make the vital decisions and choices, the longer it will be before you can move towards your goal in the physical material world. The changes that are emerging aren't some random act or coincidence. They're all a part of a positive and larger scheme. Notice the connections with everything, as this will enable you to avoid future problems and conflicts. Next, this is a universal card. It represents completion and fulfillment. And also, when I see this card, I think about someone that has transitioned also. Okay? It's like they going back to God. Okay? Back to source. Back to the universe. Anyway, Aaron card came up upside down. So basically, it's just letting me know that he was not able to, fulfill his. I'm not gonna say fulfill his purpose, but I'm just gonna say it like this. This represents the opposite of completion and fulfillment. Whatever it was that he was trying to fulfill, he wasn't able to. He wasn't able to complete it. Okay, he was not able to complete it due to his untimely death. Next, we have the third eye chakra card. This is I see. So this is Aaron within this timeline. He's saying I see. It's kind of like he's having a aha moment, shall I say, or he's sitting back saying, "Oh, okay, I see. I see." Whether it's speaking from the perspective of he's having an aha moment and a revelation about himself, or about a situation or someone. Okay, but this is him saying, "I see." Like, okay, I see what's going on here. It can be that also, especially if someone was trying to uh, catch him off guard, if you know what I mean, set him up, whatever. Next, this is the sacrifice card. When this card is upward, I think about self-sacrifice. That would be Aaron, okay? But this card came up upside down. So when this card is upside down, I think about now. It's two ways to look at this. Hold on 1 minute. It's two ways to look at this card. Let me break it down real quick. It's self-sacrifice in a good way to where your hope. It can be that you're holding on to things that are not for your highest good, denying yourself, shall I say, putting others before you, okay, pushing you to the back burner, but you're putting others first. It can be that, or it can be in a destructive way, okay, due to self-sacrifice, to where you're doing things that are not for your highest good. Let me see it like that. Now, upside down is pretty much not Aaron, but someone outside of him that he let get close to him. Okay, it's someone that's outside of him that he let get close to him. Because really, can nobody sabotage you unless you let them get close to you, or you let them get in your inner circle. That's the only way they can sabotage you. Like you let them in, you let them in your home. You let them in your life. You get what I'm going with this. So this is an outside entity that Aaron allowed to get close to him, that sacrificed him. Okay, um, and another word would be sabotage as well. Okay, because this card represents being sabotaged as well. Okay, when it's upside down, especially it being an outside entity. Okay, that he allowed to get close to him. So now I'm really curious about his autopsy. I'm just saying, even if they mention drugs, still, I'm just saying, still somebody can come in there and push you, in the water and cause you to drown. That still can happen. Yeah, I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything. I'm just going to let the spirit do the talking. But I do see here that he has been in some kind of, conflict. I'm seeking clarity on these three cards. The sacrifice card, obstacles and challenges, and stand your ground. Even though this is stating that he landed on his feet in this particular timeline, okay? I'm still just curious about something. All right, family, I'm seeking clarity. I'm going in seeking clarity. I'm using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. Shout out to Divine Vision. This will help me to get an idea about those shadow aspects that was going on with Aaron, as well as anyone that he could allow to get close to him, um, as far as their actions that could have affected Aaron in a negative way. But the shadow self speaks about those, shadow aspects that we all have. Some are more severe than others, but they're just the dark aspects as far as when it comes to our actions, our thoughts, and emotions, okay? So let's go with this. So Aaron did have an addiction. Cause that's coming out in this reading. He did have an addiction. All right, family, we're going to stop. Let me say this right here. From what I'm seeing here, I'm curious when that autopsy report comes back. Now, no matter what I'm seeing here, it's still not. It's still just facts, okay? But I'm led by the spirit, and the spirit has a way of peeling the layers of those things that are hidden. Let me just say that, and there is some truth in my reading. And even though we're going to see on black and white at the wow, what they say is far the findings is going to come out due to this autopsy. All I'm saying is, if they're not saying that, um, that it could be foul play. As far as I'm concerned, we're looking at a cover up. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying. And usually when a person has like a how can I say this? Usually when a person has like a hectic um chaotic background due to struggles, addictions, when it comes to drugs or alcohol, when something happened to them, people would easily just, look at it. Oh, it was a drug overdose. Oh, it was alcohol poisoning. If you know what I mean, okay. And I'm not saying, and that can be the case now, okay. But if someone that you allow to get close to you know this about you, and you and that person can get into an altercation for whatever reason, just saying, and they take you out, people are not going to look at that individual. I mean, for whatever reason, you know, they're just not going to really think about, could this be somebody else that's a part of this equation that took this young man out? Now, I'm going to let the spirit do the talking, but I'm picking up in my spirit family. Woo, I'm picking up foul play big time, okay? But that's just me. That's just me, all right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I say. When the findings come out, that's what people are going to look at, okay? They're going to look at, okay, so this is what it was, you know. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. All we know is they're saying that he was found in the bathtub. Okay, so these are just random messages as far as clarity, as far as on what I was seeking when it comes to these three cards up here. This is stand your ground. From stand your ground, I got shame, feeling the shame. Hold up, family. I apologize. Let me get set up right. I got secretive, being very secretive. This could be Aaron energy, or someone that's around him. But I'm gonna say that's Aaron energy. I have temptation, being tempted. And usually what follow temptations are addictions, okay? I have destruction, like sudden destruction. I have selfishness, conflicted, aggression, held hostage. That's interesting, isn't it? Now you could say Aaron found himself in a situation or in an environment that he felt trapped. He couldn't see a way out. Could it be the industry, or he was just in a situation around some people that was chaotic? But anyway, held hostage. Now this also can be a mental, like trapped in fear. It says held hostage, but also with this card, I can get trapped in fear also, and that can be a mental trapped in fear. Okay, not feel like you can escape a situation or see a way out. Next, I have rage. I have callous, and that's someone that's showing no emotion. And usually when I get this card, I think about somebody that's high. Okay, they're high on something. And we have here addictions showing up. So it look like yes, Aaron. Yes, I mean that's public knowledge already that he's been battling addiction, but drinking, alcohol, sex addiction, whatever the case may be. But addiction is showing up, experiencing grief, and being antisocial. Obstacles and challenges, okay, due to Aaron's personal situation, okay, his personal challenges that he's been experiencing. I got gossip, people talking, but people, a lot of people already knew that he was experiencing challenges. They knew this already, and he know it too. Gossip due to this right here. Secretive. Hold on, I read this already, didn't I? Let me see. Okay, I apologize, family. Guilt, confusion, we saw gossip, right? Accusations. This is somebody that's accusing somebody of something, of wrongdoing. So this could be personal, actually. Um, was Aaron seeing anybody? Was he dating anybody? Because this could be somebody accusing him of cheating, or he could be accusing somebody of cheating. But anyway, accusations, accusing somebody of wrongdoing. And then we saw the gossip. Also, we have disagreeable, coming off condescending, explosive, emotions heating up, going from 1 to 10. Disconnection, heartbroken. Now that says heartbroken. So we're looking at relationships here. Maybe a breakup due to some form of accusations. Because the other card that I used, it mentioned something about competition could be around. Remember that? Ignorance, doubtful, drugs. So drugs is playing a factor here. You could say Aaron took drugs, or he was given drugs, pill form, or he could have been injected. And coming off disrespectful. Right here, this is the sacrifice card. His came out upside down. So you're looking at maybe sabotage, or someone that he know he not get close to him. Okay. We got here abandonment issues. Now, not everybody, but most people who have abandonment issues, if they have not healed from it, um, they can be very controlling and domineering. So this could be Aaron's shadow energy, or whomever that was around him. Could have been carrying that. I have here blindsided. This lets me know that he was caught off guard, or he wasn't focused that day. You can easily be sabotaged when you're caught up, when you're blindsided and you're not focused. It has here blindsided. Manipulation. Grudge. Someone holding a grudge. Internalizing. numbness. Now, for me to get this right here, somebody is definitely high. Let me just say that. This is one who don't want to feel. They don't want to feel. They are definitely high, okay? And we did see the drug card pop up. So it looked like to me that he was spiraling down, feeling very upset about something. And he was in pain because we saw the heartbroken card. So it looked like to me that he didn't want to feel. It was hurting so bad. It could be due to a breakup, not sure yet. But he was numbing himself. He was numbing himself. Brutality. Now that's interesting. This speaks about violence. Withdrawn. Hostility. Vindictive. Wow. You like this card right here when people be carrying a grudge and they be vindictive, a lot of times they carry that out being revengeful. Anyway, vindictive, flighty, easily to get upset, lustful. So if this the case, I don't know now. Allegedly, it could have been Aaron maybe seeing somebody else, and whomever he was seeing was feeling what vindictive. Because when I think about this, when I think about this card right here, I think about someone that has more than one sexual partner. But anyway, and this could be part of the addiction as well. And feeling helpless. Self-sacrifice. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Clarity. The death of Aaron Carter. Led up to his death. Led up to Aaron Carter's death. Clarity. Who was vindictive? Clarity was vindictive. Alrighty, let me see something, family. Oh boy. It has here, it's upside down. This is material and spiritual prosperity. This speaks volume. So when this card is upward, it can let me know about how a person is balanced, okay, with the material aspect as well as the spiritual aspect of them, their balance. Upside down can let me know that a person value one more than the other, okay? They value more one than the other, or they're lacking one. Next, this is a transformation card. When it's upward, I think about rebirth. I think about renewal of life. Okay. I think about someone that's moving forward, blossoming in this, like spiritual growth. Aaron card is upside down. So, yeah. He was pretty much in stagnation. Okay. He was pretty much in stagnation and spiritually, not trying to put him down, okay? But spiritually, he was in stagnation. That's all I'm going to say, okay? He wasn't at that stage to where he was like, uh, I'm gonna say it like this. He was still in more in the caterpillar stage. I'm gonna say it like that. He was still more in the caterpillar stage. He hasn't gotten to that place of like, awakening, having a spiritual awakening, or rebirth. You know, whatever this stagnation is that had him like this. He wasn't in that place as far as getting past it and level. I mean, not leveling up, but you know, um, getting past whatever it is that was keeping him held down, shall I say, energetically, spiritually. Um, yeah, yeah. I want to say he wasn't involving spiritually. I want to say that, but it seemed like to me that he was valuing more of success and want to be famous and chasing the money more than the spirit, if you know what I mean. Okay, because this represents renewal of life and also represents a time of change also. Okay, a time of change as well. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. It speaks for itself. And let me say this real quick. When a person is unbalanced, and Aaron was unbalanced, cause due to his life struggles, it had him pretty much emotionally all over the place. But when a person is balanced, they're balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance there. But anytime you're when one of them are off, especially if mentally you off, emotionally you all over the place, see all that will have you in balance. So I'm just trying to give you an example when it comes to that. And if he was someone that wasn't really, I'm not gonna say religious, but he was someone that wasn't spiritual, you know, um, whatever the case may be, spiritually, that would be one of the areas that he was unbalanced in. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. Here is heartache and loss. So anyway, this is Aaron's experiencing heartache. It could be due to a breakup. It could be due to somebody that he know that could have transitioned in his family, a friend. It's whatever this means to him. Okay, he was still going through motions, and it was bothering him. And it could be, like I said, a breakup. But anyway, this is Aaron experiencing a heartache. Okay, feeling heartache due to a loss. Right here, this is patient. This is Aaron being patient. He has a seed right here and he's looking at it. Okay, and it's growing. And it's growing. And it just depends on what the seed means to him. It can be the hard work that he has put into the industry, and he's being patient, waiting for it, for it to flourish as far as, reaping what he has sown, into the industry. It can be a project that he's looking at that he's being patient, waiting for it to take off. It just depends on what the seed means to him. Okay, but whatever it means to him, he's being very patient, waiting for it to grow. Next, we have the mental conflict. This let me know that Aaron had a mental conflict. It's the inability to get over something or someone. Something was constantly, mind effing him, if you know what I mean, messing with his head, and it's hard for him to shake it off. It can be a person, or it can be a situation, okay, that was bothering him. But like I said, if it was due to a breakup, that could be messing with him too. Okay, so it was hard for him to shake something off that was bothering him real bad. He was having a mental conflict. Right here, this is upside down. This is the firm foundation. This can let me know that Aaron was in a good place, security wise, financially wise, as well as he had a strong family connection. You know, a strong family bond. His card is upside down, so it can be upside down for many reasons, like due to the fact that maybe he didn't have a strong family bond. Maybe him and his family was kind of strained, like, or this can be due to poor spending habits. Okay, maybe Aaron did more spending than saving. Just depending on what this meant to him. But when I look at this, I think about a weak family foundation, or this could be just due to Aaron personally. Okay, the things that he was doing in his life that wasn't serving him well. Okay, especially when it comes to his money. 'Cause if his money was funny, it was due to he was doing more spending than saving. I'm seeking clarity on this mental conflict. Okay, I have abuse. What pops up in my spirit family, this is Aaron having flashbacks of experiencing abuse. Now, I'm not trying to blame nobody, like his parents. It could be just due to the industry, what he had experience in the industry, okay? I mean, it can be verbal abuse, all right? Exchange of harsh words. But this is Aaron experiencing abuse, okay? And that was affecting him also in his head space that was playing out abuse. It has here sabotage. You could say due to Aaron's poor actions, the things that he was doing that was hurting him, this would be self sabotage. Ego bound, according to the spirit, allegedly. Aaron was ego bound. Aaron was brainwashed, allegedly. Aaron was emotionally drained. Okay, makes sense. I have here evasive. This is someone who's not committed. Now you can say Aaron was not committed in his relationship that he was in. And that could be true because we saw the lustful card. Okay? Or you can say that he wasn't committed in anything that he had set his mind on doing, due to his poor actions, how he was moving, he wasn't committed to any his projects or whatever it is that he was doing. Okay, it could be both of them. But anyway, this represents not committed, and it might be due to his relationships. Next, we have greed, chasing, chasing the money. So anyway, like I said, chasing the money, greed, deception, complacency. Now, a lot of these family, they're giving us an idea about events that were playing out behind the scenes. Let me just say that, okay? This right here is someone who's unaware of danger. Now, that's interesting for this to come out. This is someone who's unaware of danger in their environment. Next, we have entanglement. So we saw the word um, evasive. That's the one that's not committed. So Aaron could have been the one that was not committed in these relationships that he was in, okay? We also saw the word lustful. That's the one that has more than one sexual partner. Anyway, entanglement is a complicated, difficult relationship that can be quite toxic. So it looked like Aaron was, engaging in these kind of relationships, okay? And a lot of times it's a third party. It's always that other, if you know what I mean. Due to cheating. Next, we have domineering. So this lets me know. Hold on. All right, this is allegedly. I'm sensing that Aaron, it was very domineering. Um, I'm sensing that he was someone more like a control freak. If anything, he likes to control his environment, okay, and whoever that he's with, shall I say, okay. But this is allegedly. But anyway, domineering. And we have bitterness. He had a lot going on up there. Okay, I'm also going to use my homemade celebrity deck, but I want to use this right here. Remember those keywords that came out when I used the shadow deck, okay? Just go back and remember those keywords that came out when I used this. I'm using my Awakened Butterfly Revealing Oracle deck. My spirit seeking clarity on Aaron Carter. Will live to his death, seeking clarity on Aaron Carter. Live to his death, seeking clarity on Aaron Carter. Will live to his death, seeking clarity on Aaron Carter. Will live to his death. Okay. It has here caregiver, which can be a parent, grandparent, babysitter, foster parent, or adoptive parent. So a caregiver could be someone that was on his mind. And let me say this also: if Aaron had any children, he would be a caregiver, and the mother of his children would be a caregiver. Okay? So let me say that also. Someone stolen from them something of value. So the spirit is saying that someone stole something of value of Aaron's. Money, who knows? It has here stranger, stalker. The key word is stalker. They need love, feels lonely. Man, I am sensing a presence of a man family that was around Aaron, okay? I'm definitely going to say that. But anyway, man. Opposition, a group of adversaries or competitors. Love is blind, they ignore the signs. Remember we saw the shadow card disrespectful. I want to be respected. Met up with them by choice. Meet up with them by choice. Meet on a dating site. Travel outside of area or long distance. Whatever that means. Maybe the other individual that's a part of this equation probably doing some traveling or got missing, allegedly. Or before Aaron, passed, he could have been doing some traveling. And lastly, accident cover up. And what's behind it? What's behind it? Standing their ground. At least he was trying to. All right, family. I'm getting ready to use my Hollywood homemade deck. Anything the spirit wants to know about Aaron. Seeking clarity on Aaron Carter. Anything the Spirit wants to know concerning Aaron Carter. He left his death. Seeking clarity about Aaron Carter. Seeking clarity about Aaron Carter. And what left his death. It seemed like to me, even though he was dealing with his own personal struggles, it seemed like to me he was still being hopeful, trying to move forward in a positive manner, before this incident had happened. Maybe he had a setback. Mm. None of this is in divine order. I'm just going to, share the message with you, okay? It has here using drugs. It has here rapper, artist, falling from grace. It has here will be exposed. It has here singer, artist falling from grace, being shamed. And that's pretty much when people are, you know, putting a spotlight on all of your shortcomings. Okay? Singer, artist falling from grace, being shamed. Being exposed, humiliated. Because for the most part, family, when these celebrities, when the unthinkable happen, it's always the negative. You never hear too much about the positive. People always focus on the negative. They're never really highlighting the positive. Oh boy. Remember we saw the heartache and loss card. Heartache and loss, feeling sadness. Mm, this is allegedly. It says being exposed, going to jail, charges coming. I'm just sharing the message, family. I don't know if this is a past energy or what. Maybe somebody had something on him. And please know he ain't the only one. A lot of these celebrities, can really be blackmail because the power that be got some on all these celebrities, to tell you the truth. When they go into these Hollywood mansions, okay? And if they're not taking part in what's going on inside these mansions, they're sitting back there watching, and they got them on camera, watching the unthinkable go down. Now this says brighter days ahead, things in life situation. This is someone who has an upbeat about life, who's feeling good about life. See that? This is someone who's looking ahead to life, brighter days ahead. So something had to, you know, suddenly happen to him for this to happen, for him to lose his life. Cause it looked like he was very optimistic about life. I mean, it seemed like he was just optimistic, you know. I mean, looking ahead in a more positive manner. This is someone who's upbeat and looking forward to life. Betrayal. And anytime you see the word betrayal, it's due to somebody that you know, okay? Someone in their circle. Betrayal, someone in their circle. So allegedly, someone that Aaron knows that was in his circle, he had experienced betrayal. Conflict, power struggle. So there was a conflict in the power struggle. Now, I don't know if I want to share this because he's not here to defend himself, okay? Uh, I'm just going to say this. We saw the lustful card, and that's someone that has like more than one sexual partner, right? So, that being said, you know what can happen if you don't use protection, okay? Either you get somebody pregnant or you can catch something. That's all I'm going to say. They feel let down and sabotage in their career. Their project is on hold. Question why. So this is why he was feeling powerless. Okay? He's trying to move forward, but for some reason, you know, something or someone, shall I say, or someone is trying to keep him back. They feel let down and sabotage in their career. Their project is on hold. Question why. That's interesting. Question why. Why was Aaron project on hold? Divine Spirit seeking clarity. Why was Aaron project on hold? Last light to shed on this darkness. Why was Aaron project on hold? Seeking clarity. Why was Aaron project on hold? Questioning why was Aaron project on hold? Why was Aaron project on hold? Envy. Interesting. Why was Aaron project on hold? Somebody was envious of Aaron. Why was Aaron project on hold? What was going on behind the scene? Why was his project on hold? Why was Aaron's project on hold? That says bias. Why was Aaron project on hold? Seeking clarity. What was going on behind the scene? Why was his project on hold? Why was Aaron project on hold? What was going on behind the scene? Why was his project on hold? Why was Aaron project on hold? I feel like that wanted to come out too. I got blindsided. Fearful. We saw envy. And something about shame. Why was Aaron project on hold? Anything else the spirit wants to know about Aaron being sabotaged? Why was his project on hold? I got I got defensive. And usually for me to get defensive, that's someone that's been accused of something. Okay? Coming off defensive. I got fearful. I got shame. Anything else the spirit wants to know? Well, look. And I got drunk. Mm. So for me to get drunk, I don't know if Aaron drinks also, but that would be due to self-sabotage then. But I'm sure it's more to the story. Divine Spirit, anything else you want to know concerning Aaron Carter? Anything else you want us to know concerning Aaron Carter? See those things dark and like a marvelous light. Anything else you want us to know concerning Aaron Carter? This deep right here. Okay, this is deep. And y'all saw it came out, okay? It's allegedly. We gotta let things play out, but I don't care what they say. I knows what I know, okay? The spirit is shedding light on the darkness. I'm trying to see which one I want to show first. Um, it has here question contracts. And it's speaking about a business deal, okay? If you go and watch the last video that Aaron uploaded, you can see how he was in a good mood. He was upbeat, and he was talking about his latest project to be for everyone to be looking out for. Okay. Anyway, it has here question contracts. All right, question contracts. This piece about blackmail. So somebody got something on him, and it might come out after a while due to the fact that he's deceased now. But anyway, this is about blackmail. Someone holds the key, being blackmailed, scared, and silenced. Someone holds the key, being blackmailed, scared, and silenced. And we did see the envy card. So maybe somebody just, was trying to keep him stuck to where, he couldn't really move forward and do what he loves to do because somebody got something on him. Maybe they're like, nah, you just stay put, I got something on you and I'm going to expose you if you don't do what I say. Allegedly. Feels regret looking back how they have obtained fame. And remember we saw the word shame. Someone feeling ashamed. That's due to something that you've done. And you look back on it, you regret it. Feels regret looking back how they have obtained fame. We got here death of Aaron. May he rest in peace. And we got here, according to the spirit, murdered. According to the spirit, he was murdered. But to be honest, I cannot tell you what this is about. It says question contracts. Something about contracts. Somebody holds the key being blackmailed, scared and silenced. Cause we did see the shadow card that said what? Fearless. I am no fearful. We saw the card that said fearful. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Well, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to dig anymore. None of this is gonna bring Aaron back. I'm wishing him well in the afterlife that he will find his way, his eternal peace. And I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch. I appreciate you. Much love to Aaron. May he rest in peace. Thank you all for watching. And a lot of things have to play out, family, okay? A lot of things have to play out, but I sense in my being foul play. That's just me, okay? That's just me. Peace and love to you all. May Aaron rest in peace, and bye for now. Look at that. Shh. Like he knows something that we don't know.